Listen close, child. Come sit by me. This isn't just a verse. It's a sacred secret. And once you know it, once it rises in your bones, you'll never look at life the same way again. You see, everything that comes to you, good or bad, it walks together. They don't take turns. Joy doesn't wait for sorrow to finish, and sorrow doesn't ask joy for permission. No, they dance. One steps in, the other spins around it. That's how life moves, together, not separate. It's like Romans 12:12 tells us. Be joyful in hope, patient in affliction, faithful in prayer. That verse isn't advice, it's a map, a divine rhythm. When trouble finds you, don't run from it. Hope is coming in hand with it. Don't waste pain by fighting it. Be patient. Wait. Good is hidden inside it, just not always visible at first. And when blessings pour over you, you better be on your knees. Because 1 Thessalonians 5:17 whispers to us, pray without ceasing. Why? Because blessings carry lessons too. And sometimes they're harder to see than hardship. You want to know the truth? Nothing comes alone. Not joy, not suffering, not breakthrough, not loss. They all carry each other, like tide and moon, like wind and wave. So when you wake up and trouble greets you at the door, smile in its face and say, I know you're not alone. And when joy comes, wrap it tight in prayer, knowing it's not the full story, just one side of it. Keep your eyes wide open, and you'll see this truth right in front of you. Now it's time to speak, and let the Lord hear your voice. Oh, Father, listen now as this old soul lifts her voice, wrinkled with time, but rich in knowing. I have walked through many storms, and I've danced with blessings just the same. I felt the sting of loss and the warmth of grace, and I've learned through it all the rhythm of your hands. Tonight, I pray over the daughters you've given to this land, the ones rising with vision and voice. I ask you to teach them what I've come to know with my whole heart, that joy is not the absence of trouble, and pain is not the enemy of hope. Let them see that every heavy moment carries light in its pocket if they wait, if they breathe, if they stay faithful. Let their hearts be soft when the world is hard, and let their feet be planted even when the winds call them away. Give them patience, not just with affliction, but with the waiting, the quiet seasons, the not yets, and when joy finds them, let it not be a fleeting feeling, but a strong companion they can walk beside. Let prayer be the drumbeat of their days. Whether in laughter or lament, Let them turn to you like the morning turns to light. Teach them that prayer doesn't fix everything, but it carries everything, and that is holy work. Cover them, Lord, not with ease, but with wisdom, not with answers, but with awareness, not with comfort alone, but with courage to keep walking even when they don't see the whole path. And may they hear this old woman's cry not just as words, but as inheritance, as legacy, as truth spoken through a life poured out. Now, hear the words floating around you. They know the way. No, declare this aloud. Your spirit is listening. I am home. Yes, you are, daughter. Because even in the storm, your soul knows where peace lives. You do not wander. You return to what is whole. I trust the journey. Yes, you do, daughter. Because each step, even the ones that ache, is part of a rhythm. And that rhythm is not random. It was written with care. I welcome both joy and challenge. Yes, you do, daughter. Because you've learned they walk side by side. They do not cancel each other. They complete the story. I am patient, even when I don't see the end. Yes, you are, daughter. Because your strength is not in rushing, but in resting through the unknown. I stay faithful through the shift. Yes, you do, daughter. Because when energy moves and moments change, your voice still calls to the one who hears. I am covered in wisdom. Yes, you are, daughter. Because your roots are deep, and the truth has traveled through generations to reach your heart. You have heard. Now let's see some truth. Here is where the secret was first written from God's own penmanship. Though your beginning was small, Job 8:7. What a quiet way to confirm that every movement, even the most fragile, is already sacred. We start with almost nothing, and yet the promise was always there. In seasons of joy, be glad, but when hardship comes, consider. God made both. Ecclesiastes 7:14. That's rhythm and divine balance in its purest form. It mirrors the emotional tides we guide women through, honoring the dance between light and shadow. The sovereign Lord is our strength. He makes our feet like the feet of a deer. Habakkuk 3:19. Not just surviving, ascending. This verse breathes agility into our journey, affirming that endurance has beauty. He does not willingly bring affliction. Lamentations 3:33. That line alone holds comfort. It means there's meaning in discomfort. Never random, never cruel. His love remains beneath the ache. Though he gives the bread of adversity, you will hear a voice behind you saying, "This is the way." Isaiah 30:20-21. That's the guiding whisper. Even in confusion, there's clarity. It confirms our theme of spiritual navigation. When we quiet the noise, the divine directs. Do not despise small beginnings. Zechariah 4:10. Growth may be subtle, like a seed stretching underground. This verse assures us that sacred timing is unfolding, even when progress feels invisible. For our light and momentary troublings are achieving an eternal glory. 2 Corinthians 4:17. Can you feel that promise? Struggles aren't just endured. They're transformed into legacy. So walk on, radiant and rooted. May strength settle in your bones and wisdom guide your steps. May joy greet you like an old friend, and may you recognize the divine pattern in every pause and pulse.